evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm your host, Mythical Malice. It is Friday, my dudes, March 24th, 2023, approximately 6:29 p.m. Central Time. Welcome back. We are here with more and possibly the end of our Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough. I hope you all had a fantastic week. Mine was not the greatest, but it is over. So I'll take that as a win. And now we're here. We're gonna play some video games for a few hours. We have completed all of the dungeons, both child and adult. We have collected at least 50 gold Skulltula tokens, which means we got all of the important stuff as the rewards for that. We have done most of the side quests. There's a couple that we haven't done, but that's okay. Specifically, we don't have our fourth bottle. I think you get that from the Po side quest, and the Kojiro blue chicken side quest. And there's one more, I can't think of what it is. Oh, Bighorn Sword. We haven't done the Bighorn Sword side quest yet. I don't think we're gonna do those ones. I think we're just gonna continue on. And then we have 18 out of 20 hearts, I think. There's only 2 left that we don't have, and those are all heart pieces themselves. So we're also not going to go too far out of our way to collect any more of those. So that being said, we're going to be heading towards Ganon's castle today, and we're going to see if we can finish this guy off. He's been speaking of Ganon, there he is right there. We're going to see if we can finish this guy off today. He's been terrorizing Hyrule for 7 years, brainwashing the matriarch of his own tribe, poisoning or freezing the waters that lead to Lake Hylia, poisoning the great Deku tree in the woods of the forest, and worst of all, he hired Ingo, who kidnapped Epona. Official best girl. Epona is best girl. But we have freed all of the areas of Hyrule from Ganon's clutches. We have rescued Epona from her horrible prison where she was fed food and allowed to run around. Yeah, so last week though we finished Spirit Temple. And we got the last medallion. So we're gonna head out, and we're just gonna go straight to the castle. We have not been to the castle at all yet, mind you, in this playthrough. Probably should have at least just walked up there at some point, but we did not. That's okay. But here you go. Here's our status screen. Our rupee count is bugged. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna pretend that it's not an issue, because it's not, so you know. All right, that being said, let's get going. Oh, all right. So I did not expect this to happen. So since we saved the game and quit, and we weren't inside of a dungeon, and we were somewhere in Hyrule Field, or I should say we were not in the Lost Woods or the Kokiri Forest, Kokiri Village, it automatically spawns you in the Temple of Time. So that's good. We needed to come here anyways, but it just means we immediately go into this cutscene. So here we go. Let's do this. I've been waiting for you, Mythic. Sheik! Look at that badonkadonk. Mythic, the hero of time. It's good to meet you. Good to meet you, Sheik. Or finally see you again. I hope you haven't hidden anything from me. And you haven't lied to me about who you are. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge. A showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikahs. If you would seek the Sacred Triangle, listen well. The resting place of the Sacred Triangle, the Sacred Realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become paradise. The Triforce, the Sacred Triangle, is a balance that weighs the 3 forces, power, wisdom, courage. If the heart of the one who holds the Sacred Triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one, oh my gosh, this goes so fast. The Triforce was separated into 3 parts, power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce. That part represented the force that the one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts. The 2 parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the back of their hands. Power, courage, and wisdom. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. Blue knees! Sorry. I don't know why I said that. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hands. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Mythic. And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom. All right, let's run down the list of all of the people that we know that aren't already somebody else of importance. Okay, we ran down the list. Everybody that we know is of some way, or is in some way, someone with a title or importance within the Sacred Realm. Except for Sheik. I wonder who it is. Is the 7th sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. What? No way. It's Princess Peach. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Peach. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Impa. Look at that arm. That's a Tom Brady arm right there. I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah in hope that you would return. I waited for 7 years. Aw, she's smiling. And now you are back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the sacred realm. I will then seal the door to the sacred realm from this world. Thus Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. In order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses, the power given to the chosen ones, the sacred arrow of light. All right, this is the third and final special arrow. I have to correct myself here because a couple streams ago I said that I thought that oh no, never mind. I was talking about Din's fire, not the arrow, not the magic arrows. Never mind. I don't have to correct myself. I was right. You got the light arrow. Set it to C and your arrows will be powered up. The light of justice will smite evil. Uh-oh. That rumbling. It can't be. Princess Zelda. You foolish traitor. Why is she a traitor? She was never with him. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. Yeah, slightly. I literally destroyed all of your forces. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. Hey! Close now. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. She's not here. She's in another castle. Oh, man. Hold on. Okay. Well, Sheik was not who they said they were. Zelda's now captured, and Ganon, Dwarf, now has 2 out of the 3 pieces of the Triforce, and he's given us an open invitation to his castle. What can go wrong? Oh no, my secret tunnel that I used to sneak into the castle is gone. Right. And that bird is annoying. Please stop. Alright, we're gonna trigger this cutscene here. Mythic, can you hear me? It's Rauru the Sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. Alright, let's do this. There, look at that super cool rainbow bridge. It matches my hair and my mirror shield. Love it. Alright, we're gonna run over here quick. Because there are some things that we can get. Okay, also one thing that I want to do here is we're gonna go to controller configuration. Here we go. I want to change some things. All right, so I'm gonna change some of these buttons here. Okay, we're gonna change our C buttons. There we go. Rumble enabled. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I got 3 fairies. I just noticed that. That's good. All right. The reason I did this is because there is the ability to place some things on the D-pad. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to do that. And then I think we should put this here. And then over here we can put there we go. All right. So now we can have all of our boots on the D-pad. And this will just make some things faster. Oh, I should put the hook. Oh, I have the hook. What? All right, yeah, that's working. Cool. 70 tokens. That actually means we have 69. Nice. We're also gonna save. I don't know if this does anything. I really don't know. Nothing there either, huh? I have to save Princess Zelda from her imprisonment in Ganon's castle. Okay, well, fine, cool. Oh, check. Yeah, we want to check. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Very useful. Grab. 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 All right, we can't grab that one. I think it's because we need the golden gauntlets. We only have the silver. All right. Let us head inside. Is there anything over here? No. Okay. All right. Castle time. Let's go. Inside Ganon's castle. All right. Immediately, we need bombs. So let's swap this out. All right. Neato. Okay. So, we've got this. There are six trials that need to be completed in order to remove the barrier from the central column that leads up to the top of Ganon's tower. I don't believe that we have to do these in any particular order, but I think we're just going to go in the order of which you would normally complete them. Normally, because each one's based off of a dungeon. So this one's the forest temple. We can do that one first, and the second one that we do is the fire, and then the third one that we do is water. So, you know, yada yada yada. Let's do it. Come on, bud. Alrighty. Got a chest. And a Deku Nut. Love it. Rupees. Wonderful. Thank you. Alright, do we need Din's fire here? Okay, and then we're also gonna go like this. I would love a, oh, hello. All right, we're gonna need this sucker right here. And then probably also bombs. No, oop, wrong one. Wow, okay, never mind. What are you looking at there? Can we play the Song of Time here? Yeah, there we go. We figured it out. And then put the iron boots on. And now we can walk back. Okay. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do with this one? We'll have to think about it. What did that do? Oh. Ah, boo. Oh, now there's a thing there. I see. I see. Okay. Let's, oh my gosh. Okay. We need to get across over here, so I think we need to do this. Yeah, there we go. It's like that. Oh gosh. There we go. Now we just wait for the wind to stop, and then we grab the last one and then come back. Perfect. Take a heart. Magic, thank you. I really wanted that. What do I do here? Do I shoot this with an arrow of light? What do I do? Not that. Not that. Okay, I think I am supposed to shoot this with an arrow light. I really don't remember. It's been a long time. Yes, that is what we're supposed to do. Whoa, Saria, you're crooked. The forest barrier is dispelled. Can I get a refill on my health and magic, please? No? Okay. Okay. Bombs back on here. We go to the fire. What? There we go. I would like this heart, please. Here we go. All right, here we got a song of some sort. We'll try the Song of Time. I mean, like, you really never know with these. Okay, okay, that was the right one. Oh, neat. We just got that. Okay. Not what I wanted, but whatever. Magic. Yes. Beautiful. More magic. Can I throw a bomb over? Oh. Bomb chew. We'll do a bomb chew. There we go. Now, what's the second one? Oh. Bomb chews. Wonderful. Love it. Oh, I suppose that's in case you don't have any. That was the wrong button. All right, I think we just need to use a bomb chew there. Maybe not. Nothing in the middle of the floor. Okay, I want to try this again. What is going on? Okay, I'm confused. Why is that? What do I... Can we try fire arrow maybe? Can I burn this? Okay. That was weird. Okay. Which one of these am I actually supposed to shoot? I don't know. Oh, apparently that one. Okay. What happens if I do the other two? We get 2 Four Masters, alright. Okay, this should be Darunia. That is not Darunia. That is a lady, and not a Goron. That is a Gerudo. They both start with a G. All right, so that's Spirit Temple, though. We're definitely way out of order here. I'm gonna guess that the Fire Temple then is to continuing around to the right, the Forest Temple, but down below maybe. This looks fake. That was fake. Hello. What? Oh, hold on. I know why. It's because I have the mirror shield. Okay. Explain to me this. The mirror shield, whose specific purpose is to reflect things, does not reflect Deku Nuts. It destroys them. Why? I don't know. Oh, come on. There we go. There's one. What do you got, bud? Red potion for 40. No. Arrows, 30 pieces for 70. I will take some arrows, sure. Bombs? Sure, I'll take bombs. No. Alright. What we got there? Can I lift whatever this is? Nope. Why is there one random dungeon down here? That's weird. Ow. where'd this dude go? There we go. I got a heart, guys. All right, watch this. This is great. This is great. This is part of this emulator or PC port. There's an option to use blue ice or ice arrows as blue flowers or blue fire. Super nice. Actually gives ice arrows a purpose in the game. All right. Oh, we got 2 minutes. What am I supposed to do here? All right, we'll have to get back to that one. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, that's just a fairy. Okay. Right. Okay, I think I need to leave and come back in, because I do not think that was the right thing to do. All right. Let's see here. Do. Oh, actually, no. I mean, it was the wrong thing for me to do, I think. We need to do it this way. All right, now we push this one back. And then to the side. Oh, you can get a fairy every time here. That's cool. Melt that. Oh, need Megaton Hammer. Okay. Can we actually climb up there? We can. Okay. Wonderful. Magic. Love it. All right. Switch back to light arrows here. I believe this is the water? Yeah, water temple. Hurry up. Teleportation. Okay. That's 3. Interesting. Oh, what was that? Okay. There we go. Get. Rupee. Wonderful. All right. Now we need to shoot a fire arrow, I believe. Oh, shoot. Oh. 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 Wonderful. Great. Give me my stuff back. All right. Ah, that was magic, and it just fell off the thing. You bugger. Okay, we got some arrows. That's nice. Ooh, we got some hidden paths here. Okay. Right. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, there's another platform here. Got it. Okay. If you... Okay. That chest better still be up there. It is. Okay. Ah, get away. Ooh. What are we getting? Is this the map? We got the golden gauntlets. Nice. Okay. All right, I dig it. Da 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 da. Very good. There's another. Okay, that goes across. What is this for? Oh, that just makes that show back up again. Okay. Yes, big magic pot. Thank you. More arrows. Thank you. All right. And golden gauntlets. Love it. Impa. Not chic. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. Now that we have the golden gauntlets, let's come down here and throw this puppy. I totally forgot that's what he did. He literally just chucks the whole thing. All right. Oh, okay. All the enemies in the room. Must be a small key. Yeah. Oh, how come I can't see inside of these chests? What a ripoff. Please give me magic. That's not magic. Okay, cool. Nice trap. Ruby. Ice trap? Ice trap. I guessed it. I think I'm gonna guess that those are the only 2 ice traps. So let's take more arrows. Although I just got some more stuff. Oh, okay. Well, I was wrong. There was 3. Okay. Zelda's Lullaby, because we got the Triforce. Alright, I'm gonna guess there's one more room. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a minute. Easy. Easy peasy, my guy. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. All right, come back, dude. Right. Yeah, a heart and some ooh, big magic. Love big magic. Love me some big magic. Especially because light arrows are so freaking expensive, magic-wise. Hey, there's the fire one. I see. Oh, okay. Gotta put on the Goron tunic. Oh gosh. What do we get from here? Ah, there is one in there. So you do need the golden gauntlets to beat the game. it is required. Actually, yeah, because the light barrier was behind one of those. Ow. Okay, door's open. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Oh, that one. That's a quick one. I think this is the last one. I think that's 6. Trying to think if there's anybody that we haven't seen. No, that's it. That should be it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, it's not as brightly lit in here anymore. It's kind of sad. Alright, we're gonna head back outside for a quick second. Now that we have the golden gauntlets, we're gonna go run past the Demise. We're gonna go get one of the last great fairies here. Or it is the last great fairy that you can get in the game. And this one will give us double defense, so we'll take half damage. Take half damage from all sources now. I want you to grab it. There we go. Imagine if he just chucks it and it just like spears Ganon's castle and just like smokes it, and then it falls into the lava pit. Easy. Ganon, not a big deal. I don't like her hair. It's weird. Welcome, Mythic. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm gonna enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. Yes, thank you. So there's still 2 other Great Fairies that we never did find. Oh well, I guess. But here we go. Her defensive power is enhanced. She's got sparkles coming out of her hoo-ha. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. All right. We're just gonna have it be a few 100,000 years, and then I'll come visit you again in Breath of the Wild. Ooh, can I pick this up and throw it a second time? No. Sad. Okay. We tried. Alright. Double defense. We got big magic. And now we have to go up Ganon's tower. All right, let's do this. I don't remember what's in here. Now come back here. Da, 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 da. Can I throw Deku nuts? That doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, it does. That's cool. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right. Is there even anything in here? I don't think so. Let's put a bomb here for funsies. Okay. So I did that because if we go out here, when we look over here, there is this right there. How do I get there? I don't know. Also, we should save. All these bats are gonna be back, but whatever. Just run up the stairs, I don't care. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Oh, I didn't get a heart from the second guy? Oh, that's so lame. Oh, these guys again. There we go. Ah, we killed the guy. By doing it like the hardest way possible. Can I, nope. Really? Really? There we go. Oh. I've never liked those guys. Boss key? Okay. I don't remember ever getting a boss key for Ganon's castle. Oh, two of these guys at once. Wonderful. Can I just hit one of them? Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, you were not supposed to do that. Come on. mistimed that one pretty bad. Oh, I mistimed that one too. There we go. Please give me hearts or something. That'd be great. Okay, good. I got something out of it. Really? Bruh. There we go. Boom. Give me hearts. Ooh, at least 2 there. 3, 4, 3 or 4. Pretty good. I'll take those. Imagine how low we'd be right now if we didn't have double defense. Oh, all right. Here it is. I believe we are going to need light arrows. We will not need the lens of truth. Yeah, we can go with this loadout, I guess. All right, let's do this. Save. Let's go. Where's this door go to? Oh. Hello? Oh no. What? Oh my gosh. Did that just kick me out of there? There was all those jars. There was all those jars. I guarantee you they would have hearts and stuff in them. Come on, dude. It won't let me back through the door. What a ripoff. Peach, what are you doing? Triforce of Courage. It's on my hand. Oh, that's okay. Hey, that's nice. I'll take that. Automatic heart refill. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The 2 Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you 2. And now finally all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. Toys? You have not played with this at all. I command you to return them to me. I refuse. Mythic, I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get close. What are you gonna do? What? Seriously, what does Navi think she's gonna do? Oh gosh. Dang it, dude. And now I know what she means now, but she can't help me. Dang it. I can't Z target him, which is gonna cause problems. Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful. No. There we go. Dude, he was supposed to miss that one. Come on. I pushed the wrong button there. That one was my fault. No, he really doesn't like that. Not doing the best job with this tennis match here. It's so sparkly. It's distracting. And it's messing up my timing. I just noticed that Ganondorf's cape slowly becomes more tattered over time here. What? Oh, bro. Oh my gosh. What? Well, how am I supposed to win that? What am I supposed to do? He just never misses. Oh, that was super fast. Okay. Running out of magic here. I got plenty of arrows. I don't need any more arrows. I would like some magic and some hearts, though. There we go. There's some magic. Ah, yes. Okay. Gotta be real careful here. There we go. Aha! I'm back. Fresher than ever. Cute, really. Yeah, look at his cape. It's getting more tattered. I never noticed that before. That's super cool detail. My timing, though, has not gotten any better. This is very unfortunate. Let's go. Great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid. Is he a kid anymore? He's like 17. I don't know. Oh, fun fact. Well, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Mythic. Talk about blood later. Where's Peach at? Peach, get down here. Do your thing. Ganondorf. Pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods. And... uh-oh. Spaghetti. Alright, let's get out of here. Mythic, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me, okay? Yeah, let's go. Whoop! There is no guardrail there. Here we go. There you are. All right, now we have to do a few more, fights. I think we have to do a couple more fights. That was close. I don't like these paths without the... Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay. I will grab these quick though. Alright, minute and a half left. Looks like we're close to the bottom. I'm not sure how much farther we actually have left to go yet, though. I think this one... Come on. I think we have to fight another Iron Knuckle. I could be wrong. Oh, hello. Ah! Ow! Where are you at? What? Hello, get down here. Oh my gosh. What a waste of time. Let's get out of here. Here we go. I think this is the exit. All right. Made it. I have a question. Once Ganon is defeated, what's holding this castle up in the air? Like right now it's just floating above a lava pit. I'm assuming that it's floating there due to a spell cast on it by Ganon/Ganondorf. Once he's dead, how does it not just immediately fall into the crater? That I don't know. Also, that was like the most gentle building collapse I've ever seen. I don't know why we didn't just stay on the top. It's over. It's finally over. Mythic, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. It's okay, Navi. You're fine. You're just a fairy, after all. I'm not sure what you were supposed to do. All right. What do we got here? Oh, he pissed. He's angry now, boys. Triforce of power, activate, transform. He just turns into a reverse Power Ranger. He's the bad guy. Get in. This guy kind of a chunky beer belly. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. There goes our sword. There's no way he's gonna hold me back again. This time we fight together. Okay. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. come on. No. There we go. Alright. Basically, we're just gonna stomp this lizard's tail until you can't do anything else. You know, Gannon, if you were a cool lizard, you would you just like let your tail drop off and play dead. You're not even a cool lizard, though. Mythic, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up. All right, let's go get it, boys. Speak. We're just gonna have a conversation quick. Use the Master Sword. Destroy Ganon with the Sacred Sword. All right, let's go do this. About out of magic here. I'm hoping that we actually damage him enough here soon. Okay, that was my last shot. That was my last light arrow shot. Holy cow. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. Use your sword to deliver the final blow. Here we go, folks. What we've all been waiting for. For Princess Peach to collapse from exhaustion. No. For the end of Ganon. And the use of the Master Sword. Evil's pain. In the face. All right, so if you notice carefully there, there was actually red blood. Let me turn this down because it's really loud. 6 sages now. There was red blood that came out of there. In later versions, this is the 1.0 version of Ocarina of Time. In later versions, 1.1 and 1.2, they actually changed it to green because they thought it was too graphic to have red blood. Now open the sealed door and something, seal him away, I think. Saria, my first friend ever. Here we go. You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Mythic. What is that face? Someday when this seal is broken, That is when I will exterminate your descendants. He does make fairly good on that promise, honestly. He does a pretty good job. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. I like Princess Peach redesign for this this game. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Mythic. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. Was it, though? Pretty sure it was your dad who, like, was the king and didn't listen to you and your gut feeling. You know, not let Ganon take over the country. I was so young I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. Okay, that part I can kind of understand. But it's Ganon getting, you know, doing his thing was not your fault. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Mythic, give the Ocarina to me. No! As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. They did a really good job of making her look sad in that moment. That was I will give them credit for, like, as low detail, low texture, low poly characters were back in, when did this game come out? 1997? 1998? Something like that. Like, her face right there was actually really good for like having sorrow in it. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now go home, Mythic. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Thank you, Mythic. Goodbye. Once we get past this part, I'm gonna talk about how much of a dick move that was that Zelda just pulled. All right. Here on my channel, we always let the credits play. Give everybody who made the games that we play and enjoy their moment on the screen here themselves. And while that happens, I give my review or my thoughts and opinions on the game. This game, there's really nothing I can say about this game that hasn't been said before. This game is a classic. This game is phenomenal. Is the genre defining for 3D open world exploration games. This was the first 3D open world exploration game. And they nailed it. They did a phenomenal job. And I don't know. There's just really not a whole lot that you can say about this that, like, really you can't just tell by playing it yourself. This is the game that I grew up on. This was my childhood right here. So this has been a very good nostalgia trip. I love this game. And obviously, like, this game would not have spawned the Zelda franchise or continued the Zelda franchise as it is today if it wasn't a masterpiece. Oh, here we go. Zora's domain is flowing again. It's great. With the Deku Scrub. But, I mean, there was only two Zelda games that came out before this. The Legend of Zelda and The Legend of Zelda 2. That's it. And they were both like 2D side-scroller or top-down. I think the original one was a top-down, and Zelda 2 was also a top-down, but had some side-scrolling elements to it. This game totally like blew everything out of the water, and they did so good. I mentioned a little bit ago that we'll talk about how much of a dick move that was by Zelda. We'll get to that in a second here, after we're done with... Oh, that's cool. Can I... There you go. There's Epona just stuck on the side of the screen. Remember, this this game was originally designed with a 4:3 ratio screen in mind, so sometimes you get weird things like that where things go off the screen. The game doesn't, this engine doesn't know what to do with it in a widescreen format. So sometimes you just see stuff like that where Epona just kind of pauses off what would be the side of the screen back in 1997. Here we are, everybody partying. Around the souls of dead people. All right, Poes are ghosts. They're the souls of dead people. And everyone's like, yeah, let's have a party around these burning souls. Oh, it's Malin. Is that her singing? I think that's her singing right there. But yeah, like I said, this game was I have never noticed the Gerudos dancing like that before. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I like that. This game was a defining moment for open world games. It did so good. Oh, Mido's so sad. Wait a second. Mido left the forest. That means he can't go back. So Kokiri who leave the forest die. That's because Kokiri who live in the forest remain forever young. All right, so just keep that in mind. So really what that means is when they leave the forest, they actually age and then they die. Here's all the sages. But it's also said that I don't think the Kokiri can come back to the forest. So basically, Mido's gonna die because he can't go back and stop aging again. Sorry, bud. I like this outro though. It's cool. All right, here we go. Final cutscene. So what you just saw before was 7 years in the future, and now we are again 7 years in the past, or at the same point in time as the game started. The end. There you go. I don't think there's anything you can do at this point. Yeah. That's it. Okay. I'm going to continue talking about my thoughts here in a second. Let me pull something up here. I'm just gonna get some relevant music playing. Okay. And then here, Ocarina of Time prog rock. We're gonna play this soundtrack here. Okay. So, let's talk about how much of a dick move that was that Zelda just pulled. All right. So let's think about this for a second. Link grew up, no parents, as a Kokiri. Right? We don't really know how Kokiri are born, where they come from exactly. They're generally just called children of the forest. It's kind of theorized that they're just kind of birthed by the forest. They kind of just appear. Along with the Great Deku Tree. Birthed by the Great Deku Tree. So Link grows up, kind of. You don't age when you're when you're a Kokiri, okay? When you're in the forest. So he was in there for about 6-7 years, I want to say, something like that. One day he wakes up, he's woken by a fairy. He's never had his own fairy before. All Kokiri have a fairy, except for Link. And one day Link wakes up and there's a fairy, just for him, sent by the Great Deku Tree, asking Link to come to an audience, the Great Deku Tree. Link obliges, has to deal with Mido, who's just kind of a jerk. All right. Link, on his way, Link talks to his one and only friend that we kind of know of, Saria. All right. She says, hey, good luck today. I'll talk to you later. He goes to meet the Great Deku Tree. He is informed that the Deku Tree has been cursed, and he asks Link to go cure him of whatever this curse is, to remove the curse. So Link goes to do that on his own, no help, except for the fairy, Navi. And he succeeds single-handedly. Link saves the Great Deku Tree. Sort of. Link leaves the Deku Tree after defeating the boss, the parasite that was infecting him, and is informed by the Great Deku Tree that while Link was successful in defeating the parasite, it was not enough to save the Great Deku Tree. And as a result, the Deku Tree dies anyways and leaves Link with a message, and that's to leave the forest and go find the princess. So, Link is never had more than one friend, Saria, never had his own fairy, and the only person that really looked out for him was the Great Deku Tree. He finally gets a fairy. However, the Great Deku Tree dies, and Link is blamed for it by Mido. And now he has to leave the forest, the only thing he's ever known, and go out into the world and to find somebody he's never met. So he goes and does that. And then during that process, he has to awkwardly say goodbye to Saria, who at the time doesn't know that he's not really ever going to see her again. So he leaves, Goes to find Princess Zelda. She tells him of how Hyrule is on the brink of destruction, and he's really the only person who can save it because she's the only one, or he's the only one that she can trust. Link is like 9, guys. All right, this is a small child, and she's like, "Hey, this country is kind of going to burn, and everybody's gonna die unless you save it." So Link goes and does his thing. Okay, trial, tribulation, loss. All right, he meets people, and then he immediately has to leave them again. Finally completes what he needs to do. He goes back, and Zelda is escaping from the castle, essentially being kidnapped by Impa in order to protect Zelda from Ganondorf, who has murdered the entire royal family. So Link's like, well, I gotta do something. So he goes to the Temple of Time, opens the door, wakes up 7 years in the future. Everything that he knows is gone. Everything. There's nothing left. Wakes up. Rauru, the owl guy, is like, hey, sorry to tell you this, but Ganon won. Again, you did everything you were supposed to do, and you still lost, and it wasn't good enough. And Link's like, wow, that really sucks. And you're like, Rauru's like, so the only person who can fix it again is you. So now for a third time in what kind of amounts to like, as in like a few days to a matter of weeks, Link is basically told the entirety of everything that you know, and its salvation rests on your shoulders. All right, let's do this. Link, now he's 16, 17 years old, something like that, goes back out into this world that's just chaos and destruction. Everybody that he has ever known is gone, dead or missing, and he has to go on this quest to find them. Navi is still with him, fortunately, but now he has this weird person named Sheik that keeps following him around. And you know the story. He goes around, he saves everybody that he met as a child, but they can't really be with him. They're all captured. They're kind of spiritual beings now. They're not really corporeal, physical. Including Saria. He finally meets Saria again, but like they can't be together. They can't be regular friends because she's a spirit. She's a sage. So it's just something, it's just another loss that he has to deal with. So he goes back, he rescues everybody, he saves them, goes to the Temple of Time, one final time in order to talk to Sheik. Sheik reveals himself to be Princess Zelda, who gives him the last item that he's going to need, the Arrows of Light. Don't know why she couldn't have given them to him before. Might have helped a lot with some of the things that he had to deal with, you know. A lot of the bosses and everything, but whatever. So she gives it to him and then is immediately kidnapped by Ganondorf and imprisoned. And for the 4th time, Link is on his own and has to go save the kingdom. So up he goes through Ganon's tower, finds Zelda, and fights Ganon in a one-on-one duel. Literally a one-on-one, because at this point Navi can't help him because the waves of darkness are too powerful for her to be there with him. Link fights Ganondorf. He wins again. Finally gets moderately reunited with Zelda, and then they have to do the castle escape sequence. They run down, avoiding certain imminent death, make it, and have a brief moment of respite where they think that all is well and the problems have been solved when Ganondorf bursts out of the rubble of the castle and transforms into his pure, raw, evil form of Ganon. This time Link does have friends on his side. He's got Navi and Zelda, and together they defeat Ganon for one final time, once and for all, sort of. sages, or Zelda holds Ganon in place while Link delivers the final blow, and then the sages seal him away in the Sacred Realm. Right. Everybody's rescued. Sort of. They're still spiritual beings. Zelda is free to help rebuild the kingdom, be the royal family member that and leader of this nation that she's supposed to be. And Link is left. Link has sacrificed everything. Lost all of his family and friends. Anybody who's ever known, except for Zelda herself and Navi. And Zelda, in her infinite wisdom, is like, I'm gonna send you back in time so you can enjoy your childhood. And that's where things take a turn. Because this child, who's mentally like 9 or 10 years old, mentally 9 or 10 years old. I knew he grew physically for 7 years in the Sacred Realm until he could wield the Master Sword properly. But like he was not conscious, he was not awake, he was not learning, growing, maturing mentally, emotionally, psychologically. So this is still like a 9, 10 year old child who's gone through horrific scenarios, fights, enemies, gruesome murders. All right. Watched his friends or the people that he just recently met die or get kidnapped. And now he's physically an adult, but there's some sort of stability here. Okay, there's some sort of stability. And Zelda is like, I'm gonna send you back when you were a child, so you can grow up and actually have a childhood, pre-teen years, teenager years, which on the surface is very nice. He's like, hey, this was taken from you. I'm going to give it back. All right, great idea. The problem is Link gets sent back in time to nobody. Again, the only person left here in that point in time is Zelda. Ruto's off doing her thing. Darunia's off doing his thing. Okay, Saria's still stuck in the Kokiri Forest. Link can't go back. Technically, he's not supposed to be allowed to. I don't really understand how that all works. But there's nobody left. Now he's stuck in a child's body. And he has nobody who understands the pain that he's gone through. Old Zelda that turned into Sheik and then turned back into Zelda, she would understand. She was there with him throughout the journey, helping him along the way, teaching him, training him. She understands what he's been through. And now she doesn't, because he's been sent back in time and she's just a child. She hasn't grown up and turned into Sheik because of necessity, because her family was murdered. That doesn't happen anymore. It doesn't happen this time. So Link doesn't have anybody who understands what he's been through. He's a child who's gone through extremely traumatic events, probably has PTSD, which if you play Majora's Mask, there's something going on there. All right. And to top it all off, he gets sent back in time. He places the Master Sword back in its pedestal. And Navi, the one other person who's been with him this entire time, leaves. She doesn't even say goodbye. She doesn't say thank you. She doesn't say you're welcome or the help. She doesn't say a word. She just flies up into the sky and leaves him there. Where going to? We don't know. And now Link is abandoned. I just want you to The End. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This kid on the right side, you can't see my mouse. There you go. This kid on the right side, this one right here, most messed up kid ever. Like this guy needs years of therapy, probably 7 years of therapy at least, to get over what's been done to him, and he has zero support system at this point. That was a dick move by Zelda. What she could have done is she could have just left him, kept him in their current time together. There's plenty of rebuilding and purpose for him to have. And he and Zelda at that point have a shared bond together. They can cope. They can cope with each other and deal with all the issues that they're gonna, have to encounter, that they are dealing with in those moments going forward. But no, she's like, yeah, you're on your own, bud. Bye. Anyways, there's my rant. There's my rant about how Zelda's a dick at the end of Ocarina of Time. And this is shown by the next game, Majora's Mask, where Link leaves Hyrule, leaves the royal family and their support, because it is kind of implied that Zelda did say like they should take Link in. However, her parents have no idea why. They're like, whatever, like she's just like looking out for this homeless kid, whatever, we can be generous. But mind you, child Zelda has none of the memories and knowledge of what's going on here. So in Majora's Mask, the opening sequence talks about how Link went in search of his lost special friend, I think is the words that are used. And he's looking for Navi because she just left him. She just abandoned him. And he's just there with Epona, his horse, going on his way. He left Hyrule, he left the country completely. He did. I mean, maybe he went back to Kokiri Forest looking for her. We don't know. It's never stated how that actually works. If he went there looking for her to see if she returned to the Great Deku Tree, or what was left of him because he's dead. If she went to go hang out with Saria, we don't know. All we know is that Link attempted to look for her, couldn't find her, left Hyrule because she wasn't there. So, kind of sucks. And that's the intro to Majora's Mask. So, now, that being said, Majora's Mask, we just finished a game, which means we need to find the next game that we're gonna play. I spent a few hours earlier this week getting Majora's Mask up and running on my machine. And so here you go, here's the official announcement. Tomorrow, we are going to be playing Majora's Mask for the first time on this channel. And I'm pretty pumped. Majora's Mask is a super creepy game, alright? He's like, this is no bueno. Alright? Don't go there. You'll have nightmares. Don't play this game as a child. I did. I have nightmares about it. It's a great game, though. Direct sequel to Ocarina of Time. Supposedly it takes place, like, within a year or two of the ending of Ocarina of Time. Something like that. Also, this is just a prog rock album for the soundtrack for Ocarina of Time. This is probably my least favorite part of the song, but that's okay. It's almost over. So we're gonna be starting that tomorrow. I'm excited, looking forward to it. So come back, 2 p.m. Central Time. We'll do our first session. There will be no stream on Sunday because I'm gonna be celebrating my mom's birthday. We were supposed to do that like 2 or 3 weeks ago, except we had a big snowstorm, so then it didn't happen. So we're going to be doing that on Sunday, so no stream on Sunday, but we'll be streaming tomorrow. All right. Now that we're done with all of that, every now and then, I like to watch speedruns, and I have two speedruns here that I want to go over. All right. Where is... There we go. All right. So, I've got the two current world record Ocarina of Time speedruns here. The first one is the defeat Ganon, no SRM category. All right, what that means is you actually have to kill Ganon because there is a category, and we will watch it, where you can end the game without having to fight Ganon. All right. So defeat Ganon, no SRM, which I believe means source requirement. I forget what the M stands for, but no SRM means there is no source requirement for items. So that means there are ways in this game where you can collect an item like a bottle or the Ocarina or something like that without collecting it from its intended source or location. I don't remember exactly which ones they get from where in the sequence, but we're gonna go through this. We're gonna watch them. I do know a lot of the things that they're actually doing. I just can't perform them myself, so I will explain what they're doing as we go through. It's super cool. But we're gonna watch both of these. The first one is the defeat Ganon no SRM in 13 minutes and 10 seconds, and then the other one is going to be 80% speed run, which has a record of 3 minutes and 54 seconds. All right, so let's stop the prog rock album and let's jump into this. Let's jump into this. All right, this is by Lozoots. Lozoots. All right, world record speed run. So you do get to load directly. You get to start the game, create a save at the start of the game, so you can skip the intro cutscene sequences, and then just immediately back out, or then save, back out. Then you can copy your save file, and then the timer starts when you load back into the save. All right, so this is pretty standard. He just backflips off his little house ledge there, talks to Saria for a quick second, immediately heads over here, because this is where the Kokiri sword is located. Very optimized movement here. He's collecting rupees because he will have to buy the Kokiri shield. That costs 40 rupees in the Kokiri shop. So he will be doing that. So here you go. He's got the sword. This is in Japanese. The Japanese version is faster. And I believe, let's see if it shows. It does not show. Ocarina of Time came out in 1998. I'm not sure if he's running this on some sort of emulator or original hardware, or if this is the Wii Virtual Console, because you are allowed to run Ocarina of Time on the Wii Virtual Console, I'm pretty sure. All right, so here you go. He's got 35 rupees already, so all of that movement there between the sword and coming over to the shop over here was to collect more rupees. He gets the hidden 5 rupees from behind the corner, purchases the shield, the Deku shield, continues, equips it, heads out, and now he's going to head over to the Deku tree. Has to talk to Mido first. Mido's like, oh, I don't like you, blah, blah, blah. I can't believe you get to go talk to the Great Deku, but you can't do it unless you have a weapon and a shield. Oh, you have a weapon and a shield? Well, I guess I can't stop you then. Fine, I still don't like you, though. Now here he's killing these two, so he can collect some Deku sticks. He gets 2 there. There you go. So, right there, Watch this. So he kills these two, gets the Deku sticks, and right here, he's doing some special movement. And you noticed it there in the cutscene that started. But he's gonna do a side hop into the loading zone for this cutscene, and what this does, he does a side hop into a jump slash, and what that does is it speeds Link up into this cutscene so fast that he actually goes past the point where he would normally stop in the cutscene. And all that does is it means when the cutscene is over, Link is standing closer to the Great Deku Tree than you would normally be if you entered that cutscene the normal way. So it just gets him in there, which means once the cutscene is over, he's closer to the Deku Tree and he can get inside more quickly. So it saves you probably like less than a second. But when your entire speed run is when it's only 13 minutes long, less than a second counts. All right, so he equips the Deku stick here. I don't know what he's doing at this point. Okay, he just made fire appear. That's cool. He made fire appear right there. When he jumps into this pit, so there's a gold Skulltula on this climbable vine wall. Okay, so he lines himself up there with the perfect area that he needs to. Drops from the vine wall directly above where the gold Skulltula is. Okay, and what he's gonna do is hit the Skulltula, and it's gonna knock him, because whenever you take damage in Ocarina of Time, there's going to be some sort of knockback effect. And in this case, he's in the perfect position where when he hits the Skulltula, it actually knocks him out of bounds. Now he's on the other side of this wall. I'm not sure what all of that was for. He did get a Deku Nut. He will need that. And now he's going to head back up. So there's a little bit of this route that is new to me. I don't think I've normally seen that happen, so they must have discovered a new trick where it's faster to go down there and do that thing. I think right now he's going to be heading... I don't know what he's doing here. He's setting something up, obviously. There you go. Okay, he gets knocked out of bounds again. Oh, okay, so he was doing a no source requirement item collection. So he just got the compass. I'm not sure what that's going to do for him exactly. Also, he is intentionally low on health at this point. There you go. He got another compass. So, okay, so right now he's literally just doing things to collect items and put them in his inventory. Here, he got some fire from that thing. He gets a Deku Nut. Drops down into the water. 23 is number 1. Enters the code for these Deku Scrubs. They will open the door. And this will give him access to Goma. Okay. So now he's going to go into the boss room. And he's going to do some fancy tricks here. I'll see if I can explain all of everything that goes on. As long as it's the same process for the last time I watched the world record speedrun. Because last time I watched the world record speedrun, it was still like 15 minutes. So they've shaved 2 minutes off of it. So they've changed a lot. All right, so here's Goma. So now he's going to do the infinite sword glitch. Oh, he got a bottle. He got a bottle somehow. Didn't see that happen. But he's got this Deku stick, okay? Deku stick actually does just as much damage as the Master Sword does. I talked about this in a previous stream. So the Kokiri Sword, I think, does 1 damage or 2 damage per hit. The Master Sword does double that. And then the Deku Stick does the same amount of damage as the Master Sword for some reason. And then if you do a jump slash, it gets doubled again. So what he did though, and normally though, when you use a Deku Stick as a weapon, when you actually swing it, whenever it hits something, it'll deal damage, but then it'll also break, and now it's useless. However, if you activate what's called the Infinite Sword Glitch, or ISG, it essentially becomes invincible, and it does an infinite amount of damage because it's trying to swing it at like a sword an infinite amount of times every single frame. All right, so every single frame it's doing a swing and dealing damage, or potentially dealing damage. So yeah, as soon as Goma dropped down, he Z-targeted Goma, activated the Infinite Sword Glitch, which I don't know exactly how you do that. But now he also has a bottle in his inventory. Okay, so right now Goma is stunned. Goma is stun locked. And Link's just sitting here with his Deku Stick, just going to town on its eyeball. All right. And now it's dead. Right. You want to see this? Watch this again. Boom. Okay, let's go back. He's at exactly 6 minutes right here. All right. So let's see what happens. We're gonna figure out. Okay. We're at exactly 6 minutes right here. Let's see how long it takes for Goma to die. Goma's dead. 6 seconds. Goma is dead in 6 seconds. He didn't even use his freaking sword. He used a Deku Nut and a stick. All right. All right. Goma's dead. And we gotta wait for the cutscene. And Link also intentionally took damage at the same time on the same frame that he killed Goma. So what this does is it triggers a game over, teleports Link back to the start of the dungeon. All right. So we did not collect the reward for killing Goma. Link is now back up to 3 hearts. He needs another Deku Stick because he just. Oh, he's not getting a Deku Stick. He's doing a Hess hyperextended super slide. So he could basically just infinitely slide backwards. All right, and now we're going into the Lost Woods. I believe we're gonna go into the woods so that we can go to Kakariko Village. At least that's what the old route did. It would go to Kakariko Village. Now that he has a bottle already in his inventory, though, I don't think he needs to. All right, so he drinks the water in there, that's whatever. But what he needs is these bugs. I can see it on his tracker over there on the left side. So he's got bugs. Okay, bugs in a bottle are used for something called Ocarina items. All right, got another Hess going. It's kind of moving around the outskirts of the village there. And now we're gonna head back into Great Deku Tree. I don't know what PP stands for. I don't know what WW stands for. Oh, WW stands for wrong warp. All right, so we're gonna do what's called a wrong warp here. I don't know what the PP stands for. All right, so normally inside of boss rooms, you cannot use the ocarina. The game does not allow you to do so. But you can use other items, including a bottle. Okay, bottles can have fairies in them. They can have red potions, green potions, milk. All of these things are like health or magic helping items. They restore your health or your magic. You can also put bugs in a bottle as well. What that means is you can use them because it's just a bottle. Like the game doesn't care what's in the bottle. It just sees like, oh, this is a bottle. Yeah, you can use it inside of this boss room. So he's setting up a wrong warp right now using something called ocarina items. So since you can't use ocarina in a boss room, but you can use other things like a bottle, there's a glitch that you can do where you can trick the game into allowing you to use a regular item such as a bottle, but what happens is when you pull it out, it acts like an ocarina and gives you the ability to play a song. Okay. It also allows you to do things like skip animations and cutscenes, move around in a boss room when you're not supposed to be able to, and open doors. Okay. So, opens this up, drops the bugs out on the ground, immediately picks them back up while pushing some other button. And now he's going to backstep all the way into the exact edge of this teleportation ring right here. Normally, after you kill a boss, one of these rings, like teleportation things, will show up, this blue light, and you walk into it, and then a cutscene plays, and you get teleported to the outside of the dungeon. All right. So what he does is he activates this Ocarina items glitch using this bottle, or he starts it, backsteps towards, immediately away from the door, towards this teleporter ring. And at the exact moment that he needs to, he does a backflip, so he lands directly on the edge of the trigger circle for this ring, and completes activating the Ocarina items glitch. You can actually see him right now. He's got a Deku stick in his hand, and there's but he's using, like, he actually like pulled out the stick or the bottle in order to do this. But you can see up at the top of the screen, we got this green button here, which is normally your B button to exit out of playing the ocarina. So right now he's playing the ocarina. And what did I say about activating this glitch? It allows you to skip cutscenes and animations. So normally when you step into this teleportation ring, it forces you into a cutscene and teleports you. Okay. So, but since you can skip the cutscene, you can't skip the teleportation, but you can skip the cutscene, which allows you to walk around the boss room and open doors. So watch this. Kind of stands here for a little bit. And right here is normally where you would like get put into this blue crystal thing that's like slowly surrounds you, kind of like the prison that Zelda was in. It puts you in a blue one and slowly like raises you up into the air, and then you get teleported into this cutscene. So there you saw the camera did its little spinny thing like it normally would, but he was playing the ocarina, so he didn't get caught in it. So now he's doing some very precise movement. So he can walk outside of this door, and he opens this door on the exact frame. Mind you, this game runs at 20 FPS on the exact frame that the animation for teleporting Link out of the room and into the normal cutscene that he would be going to opens the door on the exact frame that cutscene is supposed to trigger. So what's going to happen instead is he's going to walk out of this door, which normally would be a load zone into the dungeon, into the Deku Tree dungeon. Okay, that's normally a trigger there. So Link's going to walk into that trigger, and it's like, oh, I need to load you into the Great Deku Tree dungeon. But he's also supposed to be getting teleported right now into this cutscene and then to the outside of the Great Deku Tree dungeon. So the game doesn't really know how to handle this. Instead, what it does is it teleports you to the castle collapsing sequence at the end of the game. And now here's Link as a child with a single bottle that he stole, a Deku nut, and a stick. All right, that's all he's got. I mean, he's got the Deku shield and the Kokiri sword, but he hasn't used them. Okay, and he's not going to use them. So here you go. Now we're in this thing, and normally Zelda should be in this room with you. All right, Zelda's what opens all of these doors, all of these gates. Well, Zelda's not here. Okay, she didn't load in like she was supposed to because Link didn't load into this room like he was supposed to. So now what he's doing, what this guy is doing, is he's trying to knock himself out of bounds. Okay, because each one of these doors do have a loading trigger on either side of them, but it's only active under certain scenarios. So what he's doing is he is gonna give himself the bow with some light arrows. Wonderful. And he also knocked himself out of bounds at the same exact time. And now he's doing some, again, extremely precise movement because a lot of the floors for the castle are still there. You just can't see them. And boom, here you go. He loaded correctly into this area, which means Zelda is now here with him. This is the second to last gate that you will pass through on your way out of the castle. And now he just has to make sure he doesn't take any further damage. He's only on half a heart. Here's Zelda with him. He's going to open the final gate, and they're going to leave the castle collapse. All right, so now this cutscene plays as normal. There's not really a way to skip this at this point. Also, I would like to point out right here, Link is still a child, which he's not supposed to be. And so the camera is like pointed at where their faces are actually supposed to be. But his is below the framing, which is kind of funny. And then you're going to see him pop up here in a moment because the game is trying to get him where his head is supposed to be. Boop, there he goes. He just kind of like pops him up. All right. So now he's got a Deku Stick. He doesn't have the Master Sword. Okay. But he has the Deku Stick. Here's Ganon. Does his transformation. Oh, let's back up a little bit. He swings his sword. Ganon swings his sword and knocks the Master Sword out of Link's hand. Link never had the Master Sword, but it's part of this predetermined sequence cutscene, and so it just magically appears and gets thrown out of the arena like it's supposed to. And now Link has to fight Ganon as a child with a wooden shield and a stick. So what's he gonna do? Remember how fast Goma died? Link killed Goma with a stick in 6 seconds. All right. Here's the final boss of the game, also with a stick. He's going to activate the infinite sword glitch, and he's going to just stand underneath Ganon. Remember, Deku Stick does the same amount of damage that the Master Sword does. And there you go. Phase 1 of Ganon complete. Now the fire goes down. You have to go back. The game will not progress until you collect the Master Sword, except Link can't wield the Master Sword because he's not big enough, so it just puts the Kokiri sword in his hand. All right, and now he pulls the stick out again, starts the infinite sword glitch a second time, just sits in the back, and constantly hits him in the tail. There you go. Phase 2 done. I think that entire fight was less than a minute. And here we are at the final part of the cutscene, or the boss sequence. Zelda holds him in place and stuns him, tells Link to stab him in the face with the Master Sword, except he has a stick in his hand. It's glowing for some reason. And boom, boom, boom. There you go. There's the green blood also. I'd like to point this out. Watch for the green blood instead of the red. That's how you can tell that this is a later version of Ocarina of Time. And we're just going to go back a few frames here. Link, because he's so small, because he's a child, and he has the Kokiri sword, the sword's not even inside of Ganon's head. The tip of the Kokiri sword ends like right here. And Ganon's head doesn't start until like right here. But there you go. 13 minutes, 10 seconds, 91 hundredths. That's the current world record for Ocarina of Time defeat Ganon, no SRM. So why is this category called defeat Ganon, no SRM? It's because, like I said earlier, you can actually beat the game, and instead of doing a wrong warp to Ganon's castle, you can do a wrong warp to the end credits. And that's what this one is. This is the any percent speedrun, Ocarina of Time in 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Why is this in Braille? I don't know. Let's go.
I wish this game was easier than this. What am I talking about? What are you talking about, man?
All right, this video is by Murphy. This is from 5 months ago. All right, so same thing here. You can create a beginner save file where Link has like not left his house, and then you can just start from there. So this is actually going to be the exact same starting sequence as before. He's got a few rupees. He immediately went to go get the Master Sword, or the Master Sword, the Kokiri Sword. He equips it. He's going to leave and jump out. He's going to collect more rupees. Here you go. He's got 52. That's like a lot. I don't know if they have to buy a second thing or what the deal is.
What was that RNG?
So now he's
what was that RNG, dude?
Now in the got the Deku Shield. Again, he's also playing on Japanese. Japanese text is faster than the English text, so that's what they use. Oh, okay. He's also buying Deku Nuts. Okay, so now he's got Deku Nuts and the shield. Okay. Now he's gonna do the same thing again. That was a very unfortunate fall into the water there. Talking to Mido, doing the same exact thing. And now he's going to do something here. Wait, hold on. Okay, I don't know what he's doing there. Not sure.
Holy
oh, he glitched the camera out. Okay, so he glitched the camera out. I know why. So he glitched the camera out because normally, or not. No, he's not doing what I thought he was going to do. Okay, I thought he was going to use the camera glitch to get out of... Okay, oh, he might still do that. No, never mind. I don't know what he's doing. This is confusing the hell out of me right now. All right, camera is still glitched. Link picked up a rock. He has a rock in his hands, and now he's walking all the way to the right side. I think he's going to carry this rock all the way to... Oh, I know what he's doing. He's carrying this rock all the way to the loading zone in that hallway that you have to walk through before you get to the Great Deku Tree. You can get to the loading zone. Here you go. And now the rock is despawned, except Link still has it in his hands. And now he can put a rock down. And now he's at the final cutscene at the end of the game. Basically, from my understanding is when you pick up that rock and you go through... What is he doing? Looks like baby powder. I don't know what's going on. Don't do drugs, kids. Basically, when you pick up that rock, or any object like that, and you go through a loading zone like that, since that rock is technically an entity of the other area of the actual village itself, it tries to deload the rock because it doesn't exist in the area that the Great Deku Tree is in. But since like you're off camera, like it can't do that very well.
An announcement to make.
In addition to, Link also doesn't like drop the rock. Like, he doesn't drop the rock. So that's why his hands were still stuck up in the air, even though the rock itself was gone. So now I think at that point we're doing some sort of memory overload. And then you see him turn around and he walks back. I'm gonna watch this last part again. Here we go. Here he is. And he walks back. He's walking back. You can see down here on the map. He's walking back down this hallway to go back into the village over here. And so this loading trigger here to load the village back in. He's about to hit it. And so this does a wrong warp just like, or very similar to the one that we watched in the last video. And in this wrong warp, except instead of taking you to Ganon's castle just before the final boss fight, this does something with the memory, and instead of loading you into Kokiri village here, it loads you into the end credits, the final cutscene. And so that is the any percent speedrun, and that's why the other category is no longer called the any percent speedrun. It's called the defeat Ganon category, because this one you don't even have to fight Ganon. You never even leave the forest, technically. Never ever leave the forest. And here we are. And now Zelda gets to be a dick again. There you go. There's world record speedruns for Ocarina of Time. Love it. I think there's 100% speedrun of Ocarina of Time. You could probably watch it, but that's like 3 hours long, so we're not going to do that.
I have an announcement to make. I have the world record again. Congrats to me.
Okay. Good job. Was it Murphy? Yeah, good job, Murphy. World record holder. Let's hey, for anybody who is watching this, you should subscribe to me. And our goal is to have more subscribers than Murphy here. The current world record holder for the any percent category for Ocarina of Time, with a time of 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Anyways, there you go. Love it. I love speedruns, especially Zelda ones. They're super cool. There's a whole bunch of tech that goes into them and everything, and they're just very interesting, especially as somebody who loves the Zelda franchise and has played pretty much I have played every single console Zelda game, like mainline console, not handheld. And I don't count Switch as a handheld. But I have played every single one of them more than once. They're great, and that's why I really enjoy the speedruns, because they just totally break the game, and it's super awesome to see people just absolutely blow your mind when it comes to some of the things that they found that they could do. Yeah, so there you go. Like I said, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Time. 2 p.m. Central Time. There we go. 2 p.m. Central Time. We'll be back. I don't like this song. I don't like this song either. This one's not bad. We'll go with this one. We'll be back, and we're going to be playing Majora's Mask this time. We're going to continue on our journey of Legend of Zelda games. In our waiting time for Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom to come out. I think that's May 12th or May 17th. I want to get this. Tears of the Kingdom. Oh my gosh! Please load the thing. May 12th. So that is a Friday. I did check a while back. That is a Friday. We will be playing it on that day, on launch day. I'm pumped. Love Zelda. It's been 6 years. 6 years since Breath of the Wild came out. It's been a long time coming. So we're going to do it. I think today is actually 50 days. 50 days until May 12th, and the game gets released. So we're going to be playing Majora's Mask. During that time, we're going to work our way through the whole thing. Probably will not 100% it, but we'll see how long it takes us. Hopefully very close to 50 days, but not more than 50 days. I mean, I only stream 3 days a week, so there you go. 3 hours at a time. But with that said, I hope to see you tomorrow. If I don't, that's fine though. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And until next time, Mythic out. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you later.